Welcome to 120 Minutes. This hour we will show you new videos from Ugly, Casanova, Cousteau, and My Vitriol. And throughout the show, we will show you new and old ones from the band right here, The Breeders.
Hi,
guys, welcome to the show. Hi, Kelly.
I'm waving.
And Title TK, your brand new album. First Breeders album in 9 years. And Kim, you were like the soldier here, the Breeder soldier. You wanted to record with people, and then there was a while where no one would record with you, so you're like, I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to do guitar, bass, and drums. And you couldn't pull yourself to bring in the session people and go out on a tour.
Well, I never even considered that, Jim.
Right.
I just thought, okay, I can't find anybody, because Pro Tools was really coming up then. I mean, everybody was at home working on Pro Tools, and I understand that, but nobody wanted to, like, lug their drums down and, like, let's try this song faster, let's try it slower. It was like right when the Bobito's label and Raucous Records, and that was really popular in New York City, and it was just that, and Pro Tools was affordable to, you know, everybody and all the studios. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just do it myself. I went to Albini's in '99, did 3 songs there, and that's when it occurred to me, and those 3 songs are on Title TK, but that's when it occurred to me that that doesn't help just me playing the instruments, because if when I tour, I would have to hire session players to be on the tour, so it didn't make any sense to me. So when I wasn't really, that was in '99, and luckily I ran into these guys in here, in New York City,
and then the famous jam out session to what, like 9 in the morning?
Yeah, that was in March 2000, and then I go, where did we played all night, and like, where do you guys live? East Los Angeles. I said, okay, I'll go out there. They were probably like,
well, you and I talked on the phone.
That's true. But when I said it that morning, did you think I'd move out there?
No.
So Kelly moved out to Los Angeles. Breeders came out with Title TK, but right now we're going to go back in time a little bit. This one is off Last Splash, and here is Divine Hammer. Welcome back to 120 Minutes. Still ahead this hour, new ones from My Vitriol and Matthew, and a classic from the Pixies, Monkey Gone to Heaven. The Breeders are my guests tonight, and Kim, Title TK, the new album, Anti-Digital, all analog.
It's not it didn't start out, I'm not anti-digital. It's just that during that late 90s, people were anti-analog. Now remember, these are house engineers. These are new toys for them.
Right.
I went into a studio by myself in New York City to lay the drums down. I went out, laid the drums down. It was my idea. I was going to put the bass really late. And then I was going to use this moog that Timmy from Brainiac had let me use, and I still have it. I got to give it to somebody. But then I was going to lay this moog down on top, and the whole thing was just going to be, like, so the kick drum and the bass guitar wouldn't actually hit together. They'd slam a little bit. Right. And then just seeing the whole thing together with or the moog, you know, and the bass.
The sheet.
And, and I walked back. I would keep going back into the control room, and I could for 2 days. I couldn't understand, what did I do wrong? What am I doing? Why does the kick drum match exactly the bass? I'm trying to throw it, you know. Yeah. Anyway, some friends from Dayton visited me. They stayed in the control room while I went outside and tried to figure this out, why I suck so bad and I can't do what I think I just played. They go, Kim, come here. Do you know that the analog tape is spinning, but he's taken your first measure of drums and seamed it and looped it, you know, looped and seamed it. And he's taken your first hit on the bass guitar in a 1-1-1-3 pattern. Like my first hit, my first hit, my first hit, over and over and over again, and then my third hit to add for the fourth of the 4/4 timing. No,
this is all analog, right?
No, this is digital.
This is digital, so it's quantizing it.
I left the room and I got digitized. That's just crazy. That's not.
Then you started the all-wave movement.
Well, it's just I just put it. I just had to go to Albini's. It's like, Albini, can I just go to tape? He's like, I actually asked him. He was helping me load the gear into his studio in Chicago, and I asked him, where do you want me to set the sampler up? And he was bent over. He goes, how about outside? And I just thought,
you're like,
I didn't have a sampler.
Classic Steve Albini.
Yeah.
And right now is the classic Cannonball, directed by Kim Gordon, Spike Jones. And is that true? You guys were like, Kim never directed a video, but yeah, she'd make a good director for this video. Yeah,
I heard she got behind the camera on Goo a lot. Even Tamara Davis directed that. I heard that, you know. And she's, I don't know,
Oh, here it is, folks, Cannonball. We're back with the second half of 120 Minutes. Coming up, videos from Morchiba, Rival Schools, and the Mooney Suzuki, and who are being classified now as like a garage rock band. And are you guys into this new rock revival, like with the Strokes and the Mooney Suzuki? I mean, it sounds not new, but it's the journalists are starting to jump on this. Like, oh, this is the next big thing.
I like Imperial Teen.
Yeah.
I like journalists who coin new things. I love it.
Right.
I love watching it from a distance.
Because you guys were part of it. You were part of the alternative movement.
We weren't
in
part
the
of
early 90s.
Excuse me. We weren't part of anything. What I'm saying is it's fun to watch the journalists.
Right.
Scurry to label and scurry to do this. It's fun. That's
Easy to sell advertising that way.
No,
Block it off.
I'm not putting it down. I think I find it really interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
And right now we're going to get into one off Last Splash, your commercial success from the early 90s. We have Saints coming up, and in the song you say, summer's ready when you are, yet there's like a winter scene. So Kim, is there any like deep meaning behind that? Or summer's ready when you are?
No, Frankie Sacramento had the idea.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here it is, folks. Saints. You're watching 120 Minutes. Coming up, the Mooney Suzuki, but I'm here with the Breeders. Your new album, Title TK, out. We've been saying it all show. And on the album, there is a version of Full On Idol, which also appears on the Amps Pacer. So why'd you record it again?
I thought we were playing. We started playing like right. We met Jose in November 2000. We started playing like live shows around LA area, and that was one of the songs we played. And I thought we played it so much better than the Amps version. It really bothered me.
Yeah.
And I couldn't take it. Nobody's heard the Amps anyway, so who can? Well, you have. You work in the music business. Thank you, Shane.
And I have a question for you. Where is Josephine Wiggs? Where did she go?
No, I don't. She took an album off. She wanted to take an album off. I think she lives in
I've
New
seen
York
a website
City.
now, and there's like a map of the United States, and they're
Where's
trying.
Waldrop?
Yeah, where is Josephine Wiggs?
Yeah, it's my website.
So have you tracked her down, or
no?
No. We don't
Last
know where
sighting,
she is.
New York City.
Last sighting, New York City. And
Watch
speaking
out
of
for
the
her.
Amps and Kelly Deal 6000, will we ever hear or see anything from those groups again, or kind of a thing in the past? Now since you're with the Breeders, it's kind of like, okay, we're going to do this
well,
now.
we're doing this now, yeah.
Right.
So
maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe a Pictures reunion in the year 3020.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. Right now we're going to get into the helicopters. Here is Hopeless Case of a Kid in Denial. You're watching 120 Minutes. We've still got videos from rival schools, John Spencer Blues Explosion, and Consonant on the way. The Breeders are still with us. This is our last segment together.
Really?
Yes. But we're going to get into Huffer right now. And was this video shot in the bar that you guys met and you had the legendary 9 a.m. jam out session?
Mm-hmm.
No.
She just barred right down the block from mine. It's like between where I live and where Kim lives.
Okay.
It's kind of our unofficial headquarters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Capitos.
El Capito.
Yeah, it was Capito.
And there's some shots in there with like the lamp that says "we" in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like how you did that.
Yeah, Kevin Kirschlake directed it.
Okay.
He's the one who, I guess, had him mask it on.
We. And you guys gonna release another video off Title TK?
Some 3 we might.
How about the She?
We should do the She.
I think we should do the She.
Yeah.
It sounds like a spy song. So if you need me to be an extra in it, I will lend my services.
Okay.
He just gave us a treatment for the video.
Yeah, there you go.
But thank you for stopping by today. And after we leave the air, we're going to have a big discussion on digital and analog. Steve Albini and mainstream and
Vintage.
too long to talk about right now on the air. But check it out. Thanks again for stopping by.
Thank
Here
you,
is
Jim.
Upper.